Hey again, guys, and welcome back. What the heck do I have here? Well, in the early stages of my channel, I needed to make a lighting solution to light my videos up that was cheap and effective. And this is that. So this here is my very first video light, I guess. And I will probably link in one of the videos you can see lit by this light. But for many reasons, it became impractical, so I don't use it anymore. But here it is. I believe these are 5-watt LEDs, and as you can see, I've got 9 of them here, and they're just in 3 parallel sets, so 3 parallel sets of 3, and they are fed by these guys here, which are these little DC to DC converters, and they were powered up by a wall plug, a 12-volt wall plug, soldered to a geez, what are these connectors called anymore? I forget. Oh well, whatever. So yeah, these little modules aren't great for that much current, and they're not current limiting. So what I had to do was I had to just set the voltage down a little bit below what these guys were supposed to be run at, and that would keep them cool. But having so many of these guys on a relatively small aluminum heatsink meant that it still got hot, so you'll see a little bit of rust in there, and that's because I used to dribble water on this to keep it cool. So yeah, these are the humble beginnings, and these parts here are just cut on a jigsaw with a jigsaw, that's right, and sanded down. I had to sand down these guys because they were too thick for my bolts to go all the way through, but I have some bolts in there. And then this here was hanging from a wooden, I think it was a 2x2, something like that. 2x2 up here, and it was clamped tight, and I can adjust the height like this, and I can adjust the height like this. And yeah, this would be kind of over to the side here, pointing straight down, a little bit higher up, and that was lighting my videos. So let's see. I'm not actually sure how much current this thing was drawing. Is this? I think that's current. There we go. Let's put the voltage up. So I know it was running at about 12 volts. I'll go a little bit higher because I don't even think I was using a regulated power supply. And I don't know. We'll go a couple amps here. Maybe 1.5 amps actually. And this has just been sitting in storage because my new lights are actually way better. And so I just want to make sure here this would be the negative, and that's coming to this side, and that's the negative. Okay. XT60, is that what these connectors are called? I don't remember now. It's been a while since my RC hobby days. Oh, these alligator clips don't open big enough. There we go. 1 and 2. I think they're XT60. Okay, and there it goes. Oh yeah, I think we're hitting constant current though. But they are lit. I'm hearing a horrible buzzing, probably from this here. So let's see. We're pulling. We're spiking a lot of current because, as you can see, this is changing like crazy. So let's put this up to maybe a, I don't know, 3 amp limit. Okay, stop current limiting now. Yep, stop current limiting, and there we have usable light. Now this is way dimmer than my spotlight that's up here, and it's a little bit brighter than my fill light over there. But you know, this thing served its purpose for quite a while. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I believe it'll be dismantled. Gonna reuse the heatsink, reuse the LEDs, and reuse the wires. I had these little connectors here because I figured if I had too much light I can disconnect a set of 3 just to control the light output. And I had marked here with black Sharpie which ones went where, or which polarity, because these are JST connectors used in the RC hobby as well. However, they can be forced in backwards. The keying is not that great. But yeah, it's time to reclaim all this stuff because I haven't used this in a few years now. So I just thought I'd show you guys where I came from so you guys can see a little bit of the progression of the channel. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.